So let's talk about that now that we went there with the kids. So being that you guys have a AI type of product and of course all the tech, how are you setting your kids up to succeed? Because I've been seeing a lot, especially like within the past week, about hey, we're still sending our kids to school, and school is preparing them for a world that probably won't exist. So, what do we do? Now, to your point, you said, hey, I got my oldest kid, he's into the coding. So, like, what are some of those tasks that you would suggest to other parents to, like, hey, introduce your kid to this so that they can start getting some hands on experience?
Yeah. Um, my oldest likes to do little coding projects. He has this program that's called Tinkercad, which is like AutoCAD for kids, where he can think about how to build things. And Code Monkey is the coding app that he really likes. We try to get him comfortable with technology, but we're also big, like no cell phone family, no YouTube. We're trying to set a lot of limits in that capacity as well. The biggest thing that's been interesting with Atlas is the Alexa in our house. And I don't know if you have one, but he loves to talk to Alexa. And we have been having many conversations around what does she actually know? What kind of things are like going to be accurate information? And what is she going to totally construct and make up? And we need to be teaching our kids how to think for themselves and how to discern what AI is telling them. And I think that's one of the biggest things we can do to help our kids right now.
Yeah, we went through that. So before we moved, we had the Alexa in the living room, and it's like my kids was just cheating. Like I'd be like, okay, how do you spell this word? They up here, you're supposed to be learning how to spell, not because they, of course, we know they can talk and read above typically their spelling level. So we had that issue, and then the youngest, because he's such a music person, he just kept telling Alexa to play all these songs. And so, of course, it was a lot of Christian rap, Christian music, which is fine. But it was just like, yo, you're abusing this. Like, we need to put some. So we had to learn, like, and like you said, teaching them about the safety. Hey, you don't need to ask this because of blah, blah, blah. Just because Alexa said it doesn't make it 100% true. So I love that you're already teaching them kind of the safety and the logic behind it versus just have at it. So that's cool there.